Good day everyone. Today our group will discuss about taking charge of one's health. When we hear the word health, many people immediately think about physical fitness or the absence of illness. However, health is much more broader than that. It includes not only the body but also our emotional, mental, social, and even spiritual well-being. Taking charge of one's health means becoming aware of our daily habits, our thoughts, and our behaviors, and how these affect our overall well-being. It also means being responsible for making choices that improves our quality of life. Our discussion is guided by three learning objectives. First, is to understand the theories behind self-care. Second, applying these skills in our daily lives. And third, recognizing how caring out for ourselves improves our overall functioning and happiness. And by the end of this presentation, we hope that everyone will gain a deeper understanding of how simple action can lead to a healthier and more balanced life.
Understanding the self and health. Taking charge of health means understanding that the self has different dimensions: physical, emotional, mental, and social. These aspects are all connected, and each one affects our overall well-being. The physical self is caring for our body through exercise, sleep, and proper nutrition. This emotional self is our feelings and stress. The mental self is about our thoughts, learning, and mindset. The social self focuses on building healthy relationships with others. When one aspect is neglected, the others can also be affected. That is why maintaining balance in all dimensions is important for a healthy and better life.
Stressors and their meaning. One major factor that affects health is stress. Stressors are events, situations, or conditions that challenge a person's ability to cope. These stressors can be short-term or long-term, and they vary from person to person. Common examples include academic pressures such as deadlines and exam, family conflicts, financial difficulties, social expectation, and even health concerns. It is important to understand that not all stress is bad. Some stress, called eustress, can motivate us to perform better. However, too much stress or distress can negatively affect our well-being. By identifying our stressors, we become more aware of what triggers our stress, which is the first step in managing it effectively.
Good day everyone. So today I will be talking about responses to stress. When people experience stress, the body and mind respond in different ways. Physically, stress may cause symptoms such as a rapid heartbeat, sweating, headaches, muscle tension, or fatigue. These are part of the body's natural fight or flight response. Emotionally, stress can lead to feelings such as anxiety, sadness, anger, or frustration. Some people may also feel overwhelmed or helpless. Mentally, stress can affect concentration, memory, and decision making. A person may find it difficult to focus or think clearly. Behaviorally, stress can also change how a person acts. For example, someone might withdraw from others, lose motivation, or develop unhealthy habits. Recognizing this response is important because it helps us understand when we are stressed and when we need to take action.
Coping and inner strength. The next learning objective focuses on applying skills. One way is through healthy coping strategies. Healthy coping includes exercise, time management, prayer, or meditation, and talking to trusted people. These strategies help us respond positively instead of being overwhelmed by stress.
Hello everyone, I am James Viruelia. I will be talking source of strength. Strength can come from both internal and external sources. Internal strengths includes confidence, resilience, and self-awareness. External strengths includes support from family, friends, teachers, and community. Applying these resources helps improve our ability to function well in everyday life.
So next, Filipino social and cultural dimensions. In Filipino culture, stress is often influenced by social and cultural expectations. Values such as pakikisama encourage harmony with others. Utang na loob emphasize gratitude and obligations. And strong family ties promote responsibilities toward loved ones. While these values can provide support and a sense of belongings, they can also create pressure. For example, a person may feel stressed when trying to meet family expectations or avoid disappointing others. Understanding this cultural influence help us become more aware of how society affects our well-being. It also reminds us to balance these values with self-care so we do not neglect our own needs while fulfilling our responsibilities.
Self-care and self-compassion. Another important part of taking charge of one's health is self-care. Self-care means intentionally doing activities that protect and improve our well-being. This includes getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, exercising regularly, setting boundaries, and taking breaks when needed. Equally important is self-compassion. This means treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult times. Instead of criticizing ourselves for mistakes, we should learn to accept them and grow from the experience. Practicing self-care and self-compassion helps us maintain balance in life and prevents burnout.
To conclude, taking charge of one's health involves understanding the different aspects of the self, recognizing stress and its effects, and applying healthy coping strategies. By learning the theories behind self-care and practicing them in our daily lives, we can improve not only our physical health, but also our emotional, mental, and social well-being. Taking care of ourselves is not a one-time action, but a continuous process that requires awareness, effort, and commitment. We encourage everyone to start with small steps such as getting enough rest, managing stress, and seeking support when needed. In doing so, we can achieve a healthier, more balanced, and more fulfilling life. Thank you for listening.